But genuinely though, this like whole illegal immigrant conversation is very interesting because I cannot believe that I live amongst people who actually think people shouldn't have to go through the proper processing in order to become a citizen to have the right to live here. Like, it doesn't matter how fast or how slow the system is or the process is. Like, why can't y'all follow rules? Like, it's a rule. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are we, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why it's such a big fucking deal. Like, I don't understand why you guys are acting like this is like a foreign concept. You can't go to any other country and do this. Do you know what I mean? You can't. So I don't understand how, like, genuinely, like, why is it a problem? Because it's breaking up families. Well, then you shouldn't have fucking came here to begin with. You know? And then the same people who have a problem with this are the same people that hate this country and think this is the worst country ever. Why would you want people to live in a country that you hate? You guys make absolutely no sense, and it, like, genuinely, like, it's really scary to, like, witness this, like, mental illness.
Who remembers Jessica Tarlov from The Five? I don't watch Fox News on the daily, but I have posted a couple videos with Jessica Tarlov getting absolutely destroyed by either Jesse Waters or usually Greg Gutfeld. And today is no exception because she, of course, tries to shill for the left. She literally calls herself the defender of Democrats on her X account. And of course, she is playing her role correctly because that's all she ever does. And Greg Gutfeld was not having it today. I'm going to show you what she had to say first, then we'll get into what Gutfeld responded with. Let's get into this. By the way, guys, there's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype videos. So be sure to like the video, hype the video. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. I have said this consistently from the beginning that I think that you could take a lot of heat or attention off of your cities if you hand over the worst first, which is how this was supposed to go. The problem is that it hasn't been executed like that. And the idea that we are just going to move past what has unfolded over the last few weeks, including what happened to Renee Good getting 3 bullets in her,
I'm going to stop her for a moment and say that the Democrats in a lot of these sanctuary cities, including in Minneapolis, have not handed over the criminals either. So they have to actually work with, you know, their local jails and whatnot in order to get them. And they specifically have stated that they will not do even that. So they do say that, well, Trump should go for the criminals, but they don't hand over the criminals. So it's a fallacy to begin with.
She was alive for 8 minutes after that happened, but didn't receive medical care, or what happened to Alex Preddy over the weekend, and start talking again about how Democrats are the problem. And it's all of you guys organizing online and your vast conspiracy to make sure that all the bad hombres can stay here. We don't want bad hombres to stay here. We want regular hombres who may have entered illegally but are living good, productive lives in America, a lot of them with American children, to be able to stay, and also for American citizens to not be detained and also to not be shot. So since Donald Trump, quote unquote, took down the temperature, an ICE agent on video threatening, you raise your voice, I erase your voice. You have agents trying to get into the Ecuadorian embassy because they think they can round up some illegals there. That's illegal based on international law. Told by someone who works at the consulate, back up. He says, if you touch me, I'll grab you. Kyle Cheney at Politico has been tracking the cases of folks who have been detained, found 2,300 cases since July alone where the judge has ruled that ICE has illegally detained someone. And to the argument about Donald Trump is in retreat, it is verifiable. If you look at what's happened with Greg Bovino, he's out. He's sent back to his old post, maybe goes into early retirement. Stephen Miller and Kristi Noem are duking it out in the proverbial pages of Axios. She says, now everything I've done at the direction of the president and Stephen. Katie Miller, Stephen Miller's wife, tweeting out a defense of him in there. He's vying to try to keep his job. She may get impeached. You have Tom Tillis and Lisa Murkowski
Miller's
saying
not
she
going
should go.
anywhere.
Okay. Well, he's concerned. Are you denying that he is concerned about what's going on? Because he's come out
Miller's
and said that they have, I get it, you love him, the sexual matador, he is your type.
Whoa.
But
How
it is
dare you, Jessica.
You're
Okay.
the one who said it. It was
Okay,
weird.
Jessica, there's a lot there. And
Oh, God. I'm just going to let Gutfeld do his work before I even say anything in response to this nonsense that this lady's spewing. It's hard to listen to her. So, look, shout out to y'all who made it this far without clicking off the video. Look, if you barely made it this far, then the least you could do is drop a like.
Matters. Nothing you said matters.
Every single
Welcome
thing.
back, Greg.
No, everything you said does not matter.
It does to millions of
it doesn't. Because everything you mentioned are the consequences of the.
what
You
we
can
did.
go ahead and scoff. How did we get here? Pull back. How did we get here? An open border that let millions in, and you guys didn't give two
Alex
F's
Creddy
about. Okay,
snuck right through that border.
All right. We had dozens of deaths where you didn't say shit. Jocelyn Nungary, Laken Riley, Rachel Morin, Molly Tibbetts. I'm going to just do it because this is just, I can't believe that we're still talking about this stuff. Here's 3 pages of women who have been murdered by illegal aliens in the last 7 or 8 years. The 7 or 8 years that we have been here talking about this and mocked over it. When we showed the embassy, showed the border being overrun, and people laughed at us. And now you're here. It's like you're the maid trying to clean up a mess, and somebody there is staring at you going, oh, you got to clean it up better. No, you made the mess. This is the Democrat Party's mess that we are trying to clean up. And you're saying, wow, these ICE agents are using terrible language. We don't care. I'm bored by this. I'm absolutely bored by this. I'm bored by the Nazi stuff. I'm bored by the concerned people in the media. They were not concerned when innocent women were raped and murdered. They didn't care about the 50 who died when they were incarcerated under Obama. They didn't care about the 27 or 30 that were shot under Obama. But now they care now. You deserve no attention on this. You deserve no credibility on this. It's actually comical because here's my feeling. It seems like you're ready for another one. You had good, that went for a couple of weeks. You had this guy, went for a week or so. You're going to need a third one. This is what this is about, because this is what creates the motivation for this drama. This drama that could have been prevented if you guys just listened to the sensible people. Why is it that the cities that aren't sanctuary aren't having any violence? Why is it that the rate of violence in what's the name of the city? Minneapolis is 5 to 7 times higher than cities that are 3 or 4 times larger? Why is that? You guys are always feigning this performative ignorance since you don't understand things. You never explain your own ignorance. Why is there so much violence in Minneapolis and not in Texas? Well, see, there are different people. There are people who, when they hear an awful crime, when Molly Tibbetts is murdered, they think of their wife, they think of their kids, they think of their sister, they think of their mother. What do Democrats think about? There's a step before they even think about their family. They think, how does it affect my public persona? How does it affect my potential politically? How do I deal with this so that I get instant gratification and empathy? We don't think like that. We don't care. You can call me a monster that's saying all these people get deported. I don't care. I don't care about any of this performance anymore, Jessica. It's done. And you know what? Neither does Trump. People are voted for the law. They want the law. If you want to cry about murders and rapists, do it on your own time.
Boom. Real simple, guys. I mean, what else is there to say? This woman will literally say anything. Oh, you have some ICE agent is saying they're going to silence somebody. Yeah, I mean, no kidding. A lot of these people on the streets are saying they're going to kill ICE agents on a regular basis, but I don't see her crying about that. It doesn't matter if somebody said something. Police officers say things, non-police officers say things. If it's not some sort of widespread thing, if they're not going out there and hanging illegal aliens and putting them in ovens like that one idiot on CNN said, well, they're not putting them in ovens yet. As long as they're not doing stuff like that, what's the problem? They're literally sending them home. Why is this being treated as though by sending them home, it's like a death sentence? Like you're killing them. They are calling them concentration camps after all, even though all they do is feed them, clothe them, put them on a plane and send their ass home. That's all they're doing. It's not that big of a freaking deal, guys. Do they want to go home? No. But do they have to? Do they assume that risk? Yes. It is what it is at the end of the day, guys. But that's all I got to say about it. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm out. Big shout out to my members, Cybernoodle, 655, Bella Scott, and Carpentier John. Could not do it without you.
On one hand, you guys hate the country, you think it's so bad, you think it's terrible, you think it's the worst country ever, it's so racist, it's so this, it's so that, they take away opportunities, it's so unequal, all these women, we're all oppressed, black people are oppressed, POC's oppressed, everyone's fucking oppressed, everyone's so oppressed, but then, oh yeah, we want everyone to come in here, and everyone deserves to be in here. Why does everyone deserve to be in a country that sucks? Huh? You know, like, that doesn't make sense. You guys need to really think about what you say. It doesn't make sense, right? Like, spell it out for me. Please explain why you think it's okay for people to be here illegally, for one. And for two, why are you in support of people being in a country that you think is the worst country on earth?